Hey guys, this is Denver, and I thought after several years on Stardew Valley that I would give my house and my farm an updated look. What I really want to do is clean it up, make it look good, and try to get the best looking farm that I possibly can. Let's begin. Well, it's the first of spring, so let's head outside and check the condition of the farm. This is where I normally keep all my crops. This is kind of a mess over here, but the animals will like the grass. I never did like the gap between the silo and the barn, but it is a nice place for a chest. These two Junimo huts are a little unnecessary, and I don't know if I want this clock here. This is what's left of my maple farm here. I can't even hardly get through. Gonna have to clean that up and maybe just get rid of it altogether. These beehives have seen a better day. Down here in this mess that I can't even get through, this used to be a fruit tree farm, and you can see here that cherries are still producing and apricots, but I don't know, it doesn't look very good anymore. This is when I thought fruit would actually make me money. And over here is what's left of all the crop farming that I used to do. I haven't done that for a while since I haven't really needed the money, but with all these redecorations, we might actually have to plant some crops and make some money. The question is what will I use all of this extra land for? Before I dive in, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the Stardew Valley Farm Planner and do what us teachers like to call a rough draft before I get started. So here's a rough draft of the farm I'm wanting to build. You can see that I definitely wanted to pay homage to Grandpa. I've actually never owned a slime hut ever, so I figured I really want one of those. I put a shed here and a well here, just kind of fill in some space, but that shed will definitely be useful for holding chests. I put two barns down here side by side so that I can keep certain animals in each one, and two silos to match it to make sure that I have enough hay. I put two coops just below that. Over here, I have my golden clock, and I just wanted to make like a nice looking place here to kind of hang out, maybe do a little trash fishing, you know. Over here on the left side, we have Junimo huts, and this is where I'm going to plant all my crops. I'm not sure what to do with all this extra space in here, but I think down here what I'm going to do is just plant a bunch of trees. That way if I ever need wood, I know where to go. Well, let's get started on the farm, and we'll get to the inside of the house after the farm is done. Hey Robin, are you guys open? We're going to need to get rid of almost every single building.
Get rid of almost every single building.
All the buildings are removed from the farm, and all that's left is to clear out the remaining trees, pathing, and anything else that might get in our way. Let's go clear it. There's only one way to take care of this mess. Now that's done, let's get rid of these crab pots as well. It all looks so empty now. Kinda sad, but I'm looking forward to the new farm that I'm gonna create. Are you serious? With the shed finally being built, I'm gonna go ahead and start moving all this stuff inside the shed. That way I can get my stable up so I don't have to walk anymore, since my raptor is now missing. Well, we got the stable ready. Let's go ahead and just get rid of these little spots here and start putting some hardwood fence down. I think that'll look best, plus it'll last the longest. Let's go ahead and clear out this area. That way we can get the slime hutch in here, and I can see if I have enough space. Looks like it'll fit perfectly in there. Perfect. I think that looks pretty good. We're going to throw some lampposts here in the empty spots, put some iridium sprinklers in, and I plan on doing just, I think it's 5 flowers per little section. Let's get some gates in here and start working on the Junimo fields. And I just realized that I can move buildings. I feel pretty stupid at this point. Oh my gosh. I guess that's what happens when you don't move your farm around for a long time. It's a little early, but we'll head to Robin's and make sure that we can get the barns started. We're going to need to build 2 barns, 2 coops, and 2 silos. And of course, 1 gold clock. Well, I already have 1 barn and 1 silo up, but I decided that we need a little more color around here. And the honey's already producing, so I'm going to go ahead and get some blue jazz flowers in, just so we can pull in a little extra money while we're spending all this money as well. Let's go ahead and get the next barn going. Well, looks like the blue jazz sprouted, and both the barns and the silos are done, so I'm going to go ahead and work on the coops down below here in just a little bit, but not before I pick up this honey and make a little bit of gold. Alright, that looks pretty good. The colors go well together. And when I come back this way, I'm going to go ahead and throw probably some diamonds in. If not, some amethyst, and maybe remarry Abigail if she'll have me. But I doubt it. I also think maybe it's time to take another look at my house and see what I want to rearrange and get rid of. I definitely don't really like this kitchen floor here, nor do I like the wallpaper. I don't mind these little pictures here. Those actually look kind of cool, but we'll see if they can match anything. I do kind of like my living room, although it is a little sparse on furniture, so maybe see if I could throw a chair in over here. But I do like the TV setup with the bookcase and the plants. I was always a big fan of plants anyways. I fast forwarded a couple months just to show you guys the final product. So here it is, and you can see the bedroom first. I decided to put, added some symmetry into the room and keep my calendar nearby. Move the dresser over just a little bit, and then I've got my catalog and whatever that thing is called over in the other corner. And I just really like the stark carpet here and the color matching. I decided to stick with the modern furniture, and I really like this kind of sectional sofa looking type deal in the bookcases. I'm not a huge fan of the bookcases, but they were the best looking thing. And the wooden floor went well with it all, with the red carpet and the walls and everything. And anyways, I just kind of feel like an interior decorator these days, even though it was my wife who mainly helped me out with a lot of it. So this is the wooden table I decided on here with the brick wall behind it, and I kept those 2 little pictures there just because I really like them, and I'm just an indoor plant kind of person, so I like these 2 plants here. I didn't do anything with this basement down here. I pretty much kept it the same as when it was built, and I'll do some other stuff with it later if I actually need it. Up here is my display room, and I really like this. I like the pictures and the windows on the back wall. and just displayed a lot of my favorite items. Of course, you got to have the legendary fish. I never ended up selling my golden pumpkin because I thought I might need it for something, and now I don't need the money anyways. So I just decided to keep a few of my favorite things. Don't break out into song, Denver. Don't break out into song. Anyway, this is the kids' room, and even though I got rid of my kid, I just thought, well, maybe I want another one someday just to run around the house and keep me entertained. So I like these little photos here and the little monsters, and then this plushie. I'll probably make a video pretty quick about how to get this Junimo plushie here, because I don't think a lot of people know about it, but it's actually really easy to get. So stay tuned for that, and let's head outside and check out the real thing, the farm. Alright, so from first look, what do you guys think? I hope you like it. I know I do. I put a lot of hardwood fencing in, and I've got my stable up here with my raptor in it. And if I go through these gates here, then I've got, I'm trying to stick with the symmetry thing, and I planted a few trees that aren't sprouting up yet, and you can see that over to the left side as well. So this is where my big animals are, and then I got my coops down here for my smaller animals, and they're going to be hard to see in this massive field of grass, but at least they have something to eat. So I've got some dinosaurs in there. Let's see if I can find a dinosaur. I don't know where they're at, but anyways, I really like the placement of this, and I like how the pond seems like an actual useful pond now as opposed to just a watering can hole. Actually seems like it fits now for the animals to drink. Let's head down here first, and here are my sheds, and I'm not, well, I mean, we can go inside, but there's nothing in either one of them yet. But what I'm going to do is fill one, probably that first one, with a bunch of kegs, maybe even both of them, I don't know. But I assume I'm going to use the other one for all the other artisan type goods and things like that. I'm going to head up here because there's nothing really to the left and bottom over there. I kind of wanted to do something for the big golden clock here, and so I planted some trees here just to kind of make it kind of a scenic thing where I can come out and relax and do some trash fishing like originally planned if I ever need to do that. I added 2 Junimo huts here, and you guys saw that I put the weathered floor in and a bunch of cranberries, and the Junimos are already going at it. You can see that, and let's see how many we have inside. Not many. They pick pretty slowly, but that's alright. They're doing the best that they can, I'm sure. So I decided to separate these 2 fields just because, I don't know, I had the space to do so. Plus I was going to do 2 separate things, but I can't help it. When I have cranberries that I can plant, I just plant cranberries everywhere, and it looks like I missed a couple spots with seeds. Either that or, oh no, it's the crows. I meant to put, I think a scarecrow here, and right here is what I originally planned, but oh well, I'll get that another time. If I lose a couple crops, it's no big deal to me. So let's head over to Grandpa's thing here. I think it looks pretty good. It turned out all right. So I've got Grandpa's shrine. I didn't put anything to the left or right of it like I planned, like flowers or torches or something. I could put something in, but really there's no point since the trees kind of cover it. So I've got all 6 different fruit trees. As far as I know, there's only 6. Maybe I'm missing some. But I've got the spring tree, or no, the fall trees, the summer trees, and then the spring trees. And I just think it's kind of a peaceful place and paying homage to the one who gave me the farm in the first place. And let's check out the slime hutch. We've got crystallariums in here, and I like the color scheme of everything. I think it fits nice, and we're about to get pummeled to death. So let's not go in there. Yeah, let's not. Those slimes are mean. So like I said, I've never owned a slime hutch, but turns out I kind of regret owning one now, because they're not of much value. A lot of you guys have seen the greenhouse already, and I kept everything pretty much the same. I don't know if I planted a tree here originally and like cut it down. I'm not sure, but I've got all these other fruit trees here, and of course I gotta have the ancient fruit berries, bringing in the real money. Over here, and actually if I can be really careful, which I probably can't, I really like this setup. The only thing I don't like about it is I tend to pick these flowers right here because it's really, really hard. I'm going to try not to. Let's see. Oh, okay, you just got to make sure the red square there is on the bee house, but like when you cross through, oh no, it snaps over pretty good. I don't know. I was doing something wrong where I kept picking them up and kept picking them up and kept picking them up. But anyways, yeah, let me get these the honey out of the way, and you guys can see what it actually looks like. So I really like this. It's kind of like a town square area, or farm square I should call it, since it's not town. And yeah, it turned out pretty good. This is going to be my tapper section down here, and I've got my mill up here that you guys already saw, and then I've got my little teleportation massive devices and I really like the look of these things and felt that they would go well on the sides here. So other than that, I didn't do anything for my dog. I just kind of left his little area up here, and he can roam free as he wants to. I did move the shed over. I was originally going to put a well right in here and move the shed over one time, but then I kept getting stuck with the raptor, the horse, right here. So I just decided to move it over and make it kind of balanced and symmetrical between that. But I want to make sure that I left, just in case I do decide to marry again one day. I decided to leave this area just kind of open and put the fence a little closer to. Oh, geez. Okay, well, I'll have to put that fence back soon. But anyways, so that's it, guys. That's my farm. That's my tour. That's my entire redesign. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I know it's not like super eventful and super action packed and things like that, but other than that, I just hope it was enjoyable to watch, and maybe I gave you a few cool ideas that you can use on your own farm. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And I will see you. It's Saturday today, and I will hope to see you at the stream tonight, at least for a couple hours. So anyways, guys, hope you have a good day, and I will see you in the next video.